Hey guys, I hope you are doing well and your swimming is going great. How about those Olympic trials? Oh my gosh, they do not disappoint. So much excitement, so much heartbreak, all within just a few days. And we still got a few more days. It has just been amazing to watch. I'm gonna give you my top 5 storylines in just a second. Real quick update on where I'm at. This is the second week of a 3.5 week little training period before I come down again for a 2.5 week taper into the last long course meet of the season. I've got a meet this weekend. Very excited, just down the road. It's nice when you don't have to travel far at SMU. And I'm doing the 100 breast on Saturday, and I'm doing the 50 breast on Sunday. Not the 50 free that I'm doing breaststroke. It's actually the 50 breast, which is really cool. And I am also entered in the 50 free. So I'm gonna swim that either free or fly. Comment below with which one you think I should do, free or fly. And you know what? If you wanna throw in a prediction and you get it right, I'll give you one of anything in the Fike Swim Shop. Go ahead. You must be a resident of the continental US. I'm sorry, shipping is a real bitch. And you got to get your prediction in before the weekend, okay? So there you go. All right, on with the show. My top 5 storylines. We're going to do this 5 for 5 style, meaning I've got 5 minutes to cover these 5 topics. Take your mark, go. First up, the women for Team USA are just absolutely killing it. And maybe this is just my opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong, comment below. But this is the first year it feels like the women are completely upstaging the men. The men are doing great, but you got a lot of newcomers. The superstars aren't quite as super as they normally are, like Caleb Dressel. But over here, you've got a ton of superstars, and they are killing it. Of course, Katie Ledecky doing Katie Ledecky things, but Kate Douglas, Reagan Smith, Gretchen Walsh, they are just wrecking it. American records, world records. It's awesome to see that, especially as the dad of 2 daughters who both happen to be swimmers. It is really great to show female excellence because, I mean, honestly, I always felt like the female swimmers were even tougher than the guy swimmers, and to be able to see that and the results of that toughness is awesome. Unfortunately, one of those female superstars has really struggled. Bella Sims was a 2021 Tokyo Olympian in the 4x2, and this was her year to make individual in the 200 and 400. In fact, her seat times in those events would have gotten her second behind Katie Ledecky, and instead she has yet to make a semifinal. And when you look at her event schedule, it is not hard to see why. I hate when coaches let their swimmers treat the biggest meet of their lives like it is an in-season training meet, grinding through a bunch of events. And if you're going, well, hold on. The 400 and 200 freestyles are the first events, so she would have been most prepared for those, and everything after that is just gravy. Yeah, except folks, swimmers who have this many events, they typically no-show the events that they have no shot in. But she's swimming every single one, which tells me that she trained for every single one like she's Michael Phelps, which she's not. And that took away from her chances in the 200 and 400 freestyles. Number 3, Lydia Jacobs. Will she transfer? There's a lot of speculation out there, a lot of SwimSwam commenters who are posting stuff like transfer incoming, but I don't see that happening. I think she will switch programs after she finishes her college career, but I don't see her leaving. In case you missed it, she got 3rd in the 100 breaststroke, heartbreaking, after claiming gold at the Olympics in 2021 in that event. And she's had a really up and down career since then, but I don't see her going anywhere because she's passionate about fashion, her degree. And there are very few schools that have a good fashion program and a great swim team. In fact, only Texas, really, as far as I could tell. The schools that typically have a great fashion program are your institutes of design that are not known for great swimming. So I see her finishing out the 2 more years she has at Texas and then moving to a different program after that. Number 4, Cody Miller. I was really rooting for him. His focus was on the 200 breaststroke because he looked at both fields, 100 and 200, and said, you know what? It's more wide open in the 200, so I'm going to go for that. And he didn't even make semifinals. And it's tough because when you look at what he had in front of him, he was a bronze medalist in the 2016 Olympics, and he's now 32 years old. I don't care what anybody says. 200 breaststroke is one of the hardest events there is, and it is not an old man's event, which at 32 he is. He should have stuck with the 100 breast. He was doing great when he was, in his words, just a master's swimmer for a brief period of time before upping his training and basically kind of doubling down and going, I'm going to train harder than I've ever trained to get ready for this 200 breaststroke. And I think that was a bad decision. He trained so hard to go slower than he did just a few months ago when he went 209 in the 200 breaststroke to only go 212. I know he was disappointed, but I hope he comes back and hits and focuses on the 100 because he can do it even at 36 years old. Number 5, Kate Douglas and Rowdy Gaines. And if you're going, what do those two have to do with each other? Just bear with me for a second. Just another shout out to the women and Kate Douglas for killing it with the 100 free win and then the 200 breast win all in the same night. Those two events could not be more different. That is just an incredible feat that you really have to appreciate. But I could not get over Rowdy's coverage of her. She has an interesting stroke. It's kind of choppy like this out front. And Rowdy was talking about how great her pullouts were. And there were these awesome overhead shots. And her kick is amazing, just truly phenomenal. But on her recovery on the pullout, she goes like this, literally like this wide. And there's Rowdy talking about how tight she is. I'm going, Rowdy, this is not tight. So just for kicks and giggles, I muted the TV and I tried to commentate as if I were him. It's a really tough job. People need to give him less crap. Okay, that's it for me. Short and sweet today. I will be back at you next week with a week of training and hopefully some video from the meet. See if I do freestyle or butterfly. Comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Of course, yes, Mark, I know I should have put that at the beginning of this video, whatever. But go ahead, give me a prediction. It's going to be fun to see what I go and hear what you think. But until next time, good luck with your swimming. Swim different.